appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on last season's national champions, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hearnstree. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Tigers offense making their way on the field to open this game. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
All teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff, and he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Notre Dame's offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs. Two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to him this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other. Both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Grab by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Early in this season, Greg, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win can do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Caught near the sticks. It's West. He's in the clear. At the 20, crosses the 10, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. make adjustments. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Breaks free. Gets the first and still running. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Go all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards are there on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop it this time. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down after a short gain. It's not going to be 1st down yardage. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Makes a quick grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring out 4th down and 1. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. ball fielded near the 35. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. That play moves the ball across midfield and is set up for the first down at the 41. Offense moving to a bunch formation. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up fourth and short. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Trying for a fourth down completion. Touchdown, LSU. They finish off the scoring drive. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Tackle at the 12, and Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? On the run, he'll let it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
This time it's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They'll want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Accurate throw, catch made right near the sideline. They bring it down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. They mix it up with a run. Fights up a defender. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, it really allows this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Short connection to the tight end here. With the game just good enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The pocket breaking down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense is still clicking.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Point after, not right through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And Turner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So it's first down, but then just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out at the 3. Couldn't quite make the end zone, but a great pick.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offensive machine. interesting strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. QB decides to keep it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Catch made in space. Look out. Breaks free with room to run. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. Looking for a man. Grab down the middle. It's West. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Notre Dame, 14.
Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Caught quickly. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Great start with the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He hands it off from the gun. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
LSU has moved into the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He makes the grab. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. Quarterback drops back, looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Set to kick this one.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They look to throw it here on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. With the catch, it's West. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
He's got a man down the middle. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
3:25.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw here. It's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. You give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
The 36 in his first down. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Man is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Getting set. Here's second down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And it'll be Slugger right at the line for no gain.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches a 38. First down from there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receiver makes the catch. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Finds finds his target. Touchdown, Tigers. Great connection there for 6 points.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receiver.